Are you from Boston?
Originally from Guangzhou.
Guangzhou, China.
Yeah.
China, okay. China, good country.
Uncle Roger, the hilarious internet sensation known for his brutally honest takes on cooking videos, got banned.
Woo! Spicy. Woo!
Wait, what happened? Today, we're diving deep into the controversy that led to the beloved comedian facing a ban. For those of you who aren't familiar with him, Uncle Roger is a character played by comedian Nigel Ng. He shot to fame by reviewing cooking videos, most notably his viral critiques of egg-fried rice. His accent, catchphrases like hiya, and obsession with MSG became his signature trademarks.
Everybody should use the word hiya. Increase your vocabulary. You sad, you angry, you disappointed, all the emotion inside the word hiya. Hiya is the MSG of word, all the flavor inside. Your bus come late, hiya. You run out of milk, hiya. Your baby born with 3 arms, hiya.
And his no-holds-barred roasting of bad cooking won over millions of fans. But here's where things get interesting. Uncle Roger's humor often dances on the fine line between funny and offensive.
You don't know shit about food.
It's part of his charm, right? You never know what he's gonna say next. And sometimes his jokes hit just a little too close to home. So what exactly happened that got him banned? Well, it all started with one particular video. Uncle Roger was doing what he always does, reacting to a cooking video and delivering his signature style of sarcastic commentary. This time, though, some of his jokes didn't land well with everyone. The internet, being what it is, reacted immediately. Some viewers took offense to what he said, calling out certain remarks as inappropriate. It wasn't just a few critical comments either. Things escalated quickly, and soon a full-blown controversy erupted. Within hours, social media was buzzing with heated debates about whether Uncle Roger had gone too far. Cancel Uncle Roger started trending on Twitter, and online forums were filled with discussions dissecting his jokes. Some defended him, saying that his humor is always edgy but harmless. Others felt that this time, the jokes were in poor taste and crossed a line. This back and forth between fans and critics kept growing, and eventually, YouTube stepped in.
You've been cancelled twice by somebody that we don't usually see people get cancelled by, which is the Chinese Communist Party.
The platform removed the video, citing violations of their community guidelines, and Uncle Roger's channel was hit with a temporary ban. Now, Uncle Roger, or rather Nigel Ng, wasn't going to sit back and let this slide without addressing it. In typical internet fashion, the pressure to respond was enormous, and he did just that. Nigel posted an apology on his social media channels, acknowledging the backlash. He explained that while his intention was never to offend, he understood why some people were upset. He promised to learn from the experience and said he would be more mindful of his content going forward. It wasn't the first time a comedian had to walk this tightrope. Humor can be subjective, and what's funny to some can be offensive to others. But Uncle Roger's response was calm and measured, and most fans appreciated the sincerity. Despite his apology, the controversy left the internet divided. On one side, there were his loyal fans who believed the entire thing was blown out of proportion. They felt that Uncle Roger's humor has always been about exaggeration and satire, and that people were being overly sensitive. On the other hand, some viewers argued that comedians should be more cautious, especially when their jokes involve cultural or sensitive topics. This whole debate raised a bigger question. Is there a line that comedians shouldn't cross? In the world of comedy, pushing boundaries is part of the job. But in today's social media landscape, where everyone's a critic, those boundaries are constantly shifting. So after his video was taken down and the ban went into effect, what happened to Uncle Roger?
Did you think you were going to lose everything?
Yeah.
Well, he took a brief break from YouTube to reflect and reset. It wasn't long, though, before he returned to the platform.
Yes. Is he Asian? No. That's the strategy, you know? I don't think so.
And when he did, he made sure to address the controversy in his usual style. Humor, of course.
Like that, but to someone who's in regular employment, that may be a little trickier for them. So we do have a little bit of a privilege there.
Absolutely.
But yes, you just have to keep trucking on, keep hustling. I did lose a few sponsors. I did lose quite a bit of money throughout the whole thing.
But with a noticeable touch of caution. digiovanni didn't completely change his approach, but you could see subtle differences in his newer content. There was still the same old Uncle Roger, sarcastic, outspoken, and full of personality, but he was a little more careful about how he framed his jokes. So what can we take away from all of this? The Uncle Roger ban is a reminder of how quickly things can escalate online. Comedians, like Nigel Ng, have to constantly walk a fine line between staying true to their comedic style and respecting the diverse sensitivities of their audience. Uncle Roger's story also shows that being banned isn't necessarily the end of the road. In fact, it can sometimes lead to personal growth and a stronger connection with your audience. Uncle Roger's fan base remained loyal, and many even admired the way he handled the situation. In the end, comedy is always going to be subjective, and navigating the world of internet humor can be tricky. But if there's one thing we've learned from Uncle Roger, it's that you can bounce back from controversy with the right attitude, a bit of humility, and, of course, a good sense of humor. Conclusion. So was Uncle Roger's ban fair, or was it all just an overreaction? Let us know in the comments below. Whatever your opinion, one thing's for sure, Uncle Roger isn't going anywhere, and as long as there's bad cooking out there, he'll be here to roast it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more content like this. And remember, never mess with Uncle Roger's egg fried rice.
Jamie Oliver essence. Uncle Roger hate to do this, Uncle Nick, but you have to eat that final hot wing. Yeah.
Will you have a little bit for me?
You know, like Uncle Nick, he died doing what he loved, being a pussy. Wow.